everybody. Today I'm here to talk about some patterns that I picked up recently. So I received an order last week from McCall's pattern company for Vogue patterns. I had ordered, at the end of February, I ordered 5 patterns from them, and I'm really looking forward to sewing a few of those up. And last week, while I was waiting for those patterns to arrive, I saw that Joann's was having a pattern sale of their own. So they had both the McCall's patterns and the Simplicity patterns for $2.99 a piece, which is pretty much the only time that I buy patterns is when they're on sale. I just think that even though they're wonderful and I love them, I try not to spend too much money on patterns when I am fairly confident when it comes to drafting patterns myself, but sometimes it is nice to have a pattern that just tells you exactly what you need and exactly how to do it, because there are some days that I don't want to have to think about that for myself. So anyway, I thought I would just go through it and show you what I picked up. So let's start with all of the McCall's patterns I got in the sale. Their new spring line is out. Okay, so the first pattern I'd like to talk about is one of the McCall's patterns I got. This is the Alexis by McCall's. They're also switching to names, which I thought was kind of cute, kind of like a lot of shoe companies, and I mean, I guess other brands do a lot of naming for their products. So this one is Alexis, or hashtag Alexis McCall's, but it also has a number M8031. I don't know if you can see that right there. M8031, otherwise known as Alexis McCall's. So I got this pattern because I really wanted to make a shirt dress recently. And I thought that this one was super cute, especially if you were able to make this out of like a 100% cotton gingham. I thought that would look really nice. I love the little tie belt, the cute little sleeves, and there is an option here for like a split side. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, like a split side finish and a button placket, of course. I love button placket dresses. I just think they're so much easier. You don't have to deal with the zipper, which isn't always, I don't mind sewing zippers, but honestly, I can't stand when I can't get a dress on by myself. That's why I picked this one up. I'm really excited to give that one a try. And the second one that I picked up is actually pajamas. Now, I've been thinking about making pajamas for a while now, but I haven't quite found the right pattern. And this one was kind of cute. It has the drawstring pant and the cute little cuffs, if you can see them. And then kind of the standard old school sleep style shirt, and I really, really like that with the collar. Again, the cute sleeves. And the shirt actually has the split detail, which I kind of like for extra movement when you're sleeping. But it also came with a robe, and you can't really see that on the front, but you can see it on the back in the illustration. They have pattern for the robe with a little tie, and I just think that's really darling. You could make one of the pieces too, or you can make a whole set, and I really enjoyed the idea of that. So this is the Iris McCall's pattern, otherwise known as M8056, and I'm looking forward to putting this together too. I have some cotton fabric that I think would look really cute made up into this. I just hope I have enough, because I definitely want to make that robe if I have enough fabric. Okay, and the next pattern, I will say I love the dress, but I really love the sleeves. So I pretty much saw these sleeves and I knew I had to have it. So if I did make this, I would probably go ahead and make it with the ruffle. I just think that's really cute, kind of my style. I'm not the biggest fan of the one that they have here in the color like photograph, but I do think that both of these are darling, and you could easily extend that skirt and make it a maxi length, which is something that I just might do. I really like this too, super cute, love the sleeves. I could see myself easily snagging that and putting it on a different pattern, a different dress pattern or shirt pattern. So this one is the Sasha McCall's pattern, otherwise known as R10445. The next one I got is actually just a shirt pattern. And again, I did really like the sleeves. They're kind of like a longer and a shorter version of the sleeves from the dress I just showed you, but I do really like this. I don't find that I make blouses very often. I seem to be, oh, actually, this is a shirt that I made. I think this is the only shirt I've ever made. I usually make dresses or skirts. I don't usually make tops, and I haven't made pants yet, but that is on my list of things to do actually coming up here shortly. So yeah, I'd like to give this a try. I just think that it would go pretty well with a lot of the bottoms I have in my wardrobe already. It's kind of got a little vintage style. I like the V-neck, but it's not too low. And again, there's buttons, so I really like the buttons on there. And those sleeves are just so cute. I really like them. So this is the McCall's pattern, and it is M8040. So M8040 for this one. And the next one, now these dresses are pretty simple. They seem to me to be like a shift dress, kind of a simple silhouette, but that's part of the reason I wanted it. I wanted to have a basic block dress, or once I cut the pattern out and kind of fit it to myself, to have a basic block for a long skirt or a full length dress. And that is, I think, an important thing to have in any seamstress's wardrobe, is just a couple good blocks that you can build off of when you are drafting, or if you have an article of clothing that you love and you try to recreate, and you don't, or one that you've seen online and you try to recreate it. I just think that this dress pattern would allow me to make very different projects in the foreseeable future. So I went ahead and got this one just as a staple to have in my wardrobe, or not really my wardrobe, my pattern stash essentially. So this one is R10446. This one is called Luna McCall's. This next pattern is another button placket dress, so I really love this one. And again, I do really love the sleeves. I just think that they're so darling. And this is M8033, otherwise known as Sophia McCall's. And they also do give you the option to insert like lace, or you can just do a tiered look like this one. I love version B. I would love to find a floral that looks just like this and do basically this exact dress. I just think it's darling. This one is cute too. I love the buttons on the front. I think some fabric, like dainty fabric covered shank buttons would be super cute on a dress like this. And the mid-length one is really cute as well. How many times have I said cute in this video? I don't know. So that is it for my McCall's pattern. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 6 from their new spring line. I believe all of these were from the new spring line. In fact, at my local Joann fabric store, the gals were just putting them out. So I did mention earlier that I've never made pants, and I just haven't ventured into making pants yet, but I am planning on it. And I have a different pattern that I was originally planning on making, but I think I might make these first. And mainly that's because I love Mimi G. She's fabulous. I love watching her YouTube videos. And she did a sew along for all 3 versions, I believe, in this pattern, but I'm mostly interested in the pants. So first simplicity pattern is this 8749 in collaboration with Mimi G Style. And then my final simplicity pattern is R10421. It's cute, another nice little sundress. I love these flutter sleeves, so beautiful. And then it also comes with a version that has that sort of small cuffed sleeve. I don't remember what these are called, but I don't think this would be a really difficult pattern to follow. So I love this one, and I think I might try to make one of these here shortly, because I think that this could be a really good dress for summer. So there's my other simplicity pattern. And now onto the Vogue patterns that I ordered back the last week of February. So I'll start with V9328. And I think this is beautiful. I love it. Again, I just love all the sleeve options. These are great. This flutter sleeve has got 2 lengths. Love it. This dress with this, I think this is called a bishop sleeve with a cuff, is just right up my alley. I absolutely love this version of this dress, and I don't own a lot of full-length dresses, but I'm definitely looking to make a few more. Okay, the next Vogue pattern I have is V9345, and again, this one, I'm a sucker for patterns that have multiple variations, multiple sleeves, multiple lengths, multiple skirt options, and this, I mean, I couldn't even tell you how many options you could get out of this pattern. And you could combine all of the different sleeves and all the different skirt styles. And I just think that you could get so many dresses out of this one pattern. When I purchased these from the Vogue website, they were all on sale for $6.99. Now in retrospect, I could have bought them at my Joann fabric store when they had their sale last week, and they would have been $5.99 a piece. I probably should have waited for that, but I didn't know that they were going to have that sale, so I went ahead and got them online. I also could have not had to pay shipping by buying them in store. I should have just done that, but that's okay. It was still a really good price because these ones are, let's see, this was $6.99 for a pattern that normally runs $30. So I am okay with the amount of money that I saved on that one. Switching over from dresses, because I bought a lot of dress pattern, would be V8772, and this is a Vogue pattern, easy options. I love this style of shirts, but I just think they're so adorable. I've got a few vintage ones that I wear all the time for work. So that being said, you get this beautiful necktie detail and a couple different sleeve options, 3 sleeve options. Well, 4 if you count the 3/4 sleeve. So you get the regular collar and the necktie, and then you can have a regular sleeve here, long sleeve, the long sleeve with a cuff. Yeah, they do a long sleeve with and without a cuff. And then there's the 3/4 length and the sleeveless. So ton of options here too. Basic shirt block, basic collar block, and then you get kind of the fun extras. So that's why I went with this one, and I'm excited to put something together for that. So this last Vogue pattern I have is V9253. Now I got this pattern because I came across it on Instagram, and somebody had made a beautiful version of it, and I saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, I need that dress. And she so kindly had added the hashtag V9253, and I was like, oh, I bet that's a Vogue pattern. So I searched on Instagram for that hashtag, and there are so many versions of this dress on Instagram, and I about died looking at all of them because they're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. This neckline is a little low for me. I saw a lot of ladies on Instagram who had just tacked this up and just brought that neckline up, and that it still looks absolutely beautiful. I would probably wear a camisole under this if I didn't just bring the neckline up, but I cannot wait to make a version of this dress. I will definitely be making one shortly. I just have to find the fabric that I'd want to make it in. I would wear this all summer long. It's basically, with the way the sleeves are, it just reminds me of a big comfy caftan that's belted, and I am so here for that. So this one does have a zipper, 22-inch zipper, and then a hook and eye, but nothing too crazy. And at least on the back goes down low enough that I won't need any help getting in and out of my zipper, so I am okay with that. So that is the last pattern I have. So in total, I picked up 14 patterns. That's a lot of patterns. But I am definitely set, and I will not be buying any for the next foreseeable future. So if you guys have any questions or have any requests for which of these patterns you want me to go into first, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a sew along for many of them, but I could definitely do some just pattern reviews on them. So if you have any that you'd like to see, please let me know. I'm very partial to V9253. I think this is going to be one of the first ones I do if I can find enough, if I have enough fabric to do this. Otherwise, I'll have to acquire some in the near future and get that done. And then probably either the Mimi G pants 8749 from Simplicity, or I'm thinking I might even try my luck at just making a blouse, because I've got plenty of options in the fabric department for this. Anywho, I've also got some cute buttons I think that will go with this, so maybe that'll be the next one I do. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, requests, all that fun stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram at Sangreena619. I will post that in the description box. I hope you all are staying safe and at home if you can during this interesting time. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.